So today is 29 of October 2020, and actually I'm doing that video right now at 17:36, what means 5:36 p.m. I will try to make my video right now in English. I wish I can send my message because I'm not using English since long time now. So for sure, I forgot a lot. What happened? First of all, that message is going to be in English to the world and Facebook community, especially to Facebook community, because it's about Facebook community rules. A few days ago, I think around 3 days, there was a comment. I wrote it about Qatar behave with some Australian passengers in aeroplane, especially females, and that make me really angry. And I just wrote about if the Australia really really strong, and they are really have a good feeling, or they are jealous about their people, so they will stop all the relationship with Qatar after that terrible accident, and after what the terrible behavior from the Qatar government with the Australian females passengers. Then someone talked terrible about Egypt. For sure, later we had a negotiation in Messenger, and I found that he had a bad informations. He didn't got it very well because of the people who's living outdoor of Egypt, the Egyptians who's living outdoor of Egypt and screaming and say we can't go back to Egypt. Egypt is a dictator country. Yes. But when we had a negotiation inside the Messenger, everything fixed with him. So he understand very well the story and the situation in Egypt. The point at the beginning, before I start negotiation with that guy in Messenger, after he sent me in Messenger, he's Palestinian by the way and living in America, he had a bad comment to me and talk about Egypt that we can't even make a bread, and that's make me laugh and angry for sure. At the same time, you talk about Egypt, 7,000 years history. Okay, you talk about this country who have 100 millions living on, that they can't even make their bread. What a lovely comment. And suddenly, because of his report, so they send me warning from Facebook community. Okay, well, no problem. From few minutes, I had also some terrible posts comes from a girl called Julia. She's Egyptian and living in America. In fact, she escaped out of Egypt. She's out of Egypt because she escaped. Okay, because she have a hate speech with Egyptians and the governments. And the story today, it wasn't about Egyptian government really. The story, it was about that she was writing, she wrote a post about Islam and a hate speech about Islam. So I talked to her in a comment that all the same. If there is in Islam some terrors, also there is in Christians some terrors. It doesn't depend on just the relation of Islam. And all of these people who are in fact terrorists are out of relations. They are not religious, totally not religious. In all relations. because I'm fair with all relations. Then she called me idiot. She had a bad speech to me and called me idiot. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Before she called me idiot, she had also bad answer. I don't remember what it was. Is it? So I sent her a comment reminding her, okay, no, sorry, I'm sorry because I'm really angry. Yes, she called me idiot. Okay, when I told her that all relations there is some terrors. Okay, yani not just Islam. So then she called me idiot. So I answered her, and by reminding her, okay, was that accidents what happening in New Zealand. Okay, and Christian man killed Muslims in mosque. And it was terrible accident, and it's not the first one, and it will never be a last one too. And the history full of much crimes coming from some Christian terrors, because if we have a Muslim terrors, there is a Christian terrors, and there is a Jewish terrors. Okay, so suddenly I found myself stopped of writing or making live videos or writing comments or writing posts under the words what saying community standards, because I have a hate speech. Me who have a hate speech. I want to ask this community managements, do you really make investigations? Who started the hate speech to accept directly any reports and stop anyone and say you are not allowed to write, or you will stop for 24 hours, whatever, for more than 24 hours maybe? Do you make any investigations? You're doing nothing. And how come you want to show me that you are democracy, or you have a democracy, and you don't have democracy? Where is your democracy? You don't have democracy on Facebook, and you are not free on Facebook. So don't act that silly movie. Okay? Always you are acting a silly movie to the Middle East and to the world. Facebook community managements, even the biggest countries like USA, like Europe, you always acting that you have a democracy and you have a freedom, but you don't have anything of it. You don't have anything. That's why I never used you to attack my government, and I will never use it. And because of that, any posts or any message I wrote on my wall to the government, to my government, I wrote it in Arabic, because I don't need you to understand my war or my fight with my government. It's my fight, it's not yours. I don't need your support, I don't need your help. That video, I wish from my friends to share it, to show the world, and everybody on Facebook and even on YouTube, that Facebook community have no standards and they have no justice. A girl calling me idiot, she's allowed to say idiots. But when I talk about and when I answered her the same level, I'm terrible. I'm a bad man. I'm not inside the Facebook community standards. Wow. What a lovely freedom. What a lovely democracy. What a lovely justice you have. For sure, I will try to upload that video from YouTube to Facebook, and I wish from all my friends to share it. Thank you, and have a nice day, everybody.